I designed and made this cozy Chapaa hat for the fans of the game Palia. How cool would it be if you could wear this hat in real life? Whether you can crochet or simply just love Palia, join me as I unveil how I designed this crochet beanie. Plus, for those who don't crochet, stay tuned because this Palia-inspired hat is also available for purchase. Join me as we recreate the iconic Chapaa hat. Hi, I'm Quirky and this is The Creator, a channel where I take my love of video games and I turn in-game items and characters into crocheted reality. If you're new to Palia, what is a Chapaa and what is a Chapaa hat? A Chapaa is a mischievous and curious critter that roams the virtual world of Palia. A Chapaa hat isn't just a Chapaa wearing a hat, although we have seen those in the game in the Margie Market. A Chapaa hat is a cute hat that is obtained by referring one friend in the Refer a Friend program. Now that that's covered, let's get into making the iconic Chapaa hat in real life. This is the initial drawing that I did when I decided I would like to create this hat from the game. I like to sometimes sketch out what I would like to crochet on my tablet. So that is kind of the initial design I refer to when making this pattern. And today we're going to make a grey and blue version, which is this one, the one I'm wearing. For this hat, we're going to be using a grey and a blue and a 3.5mm crochet hook. For those who do crochet, these are both DK weight. I'll probably just link down below if you guys really want to use the same yarns. But yes, we've got the Fog and the Azure, which is a very close match to the grey and blue Chapaa beanie in the actual game. Couldn't get much closer with these two, so that was really exciting. To first start this hat, I chained 48, and then this pattern follows 40 half double crochets with 8 slip stitches, which is then going to make the top of the hat a lot smaller, so we have a nice fitted style beanie instead of a very scrunched up look on the top. You could definitely make this hat with a thicker yarn and then it would crochet up a lot quicker, but I'm using a DK weight with a very small hook, which looks really nice because you can actually see all of the ribbing detail. And yes, it's very tedious because I actually had to crochet quite a few rows in order to make this the perfect size hat for an average person. But you can kind of see what I've done where we've got the 40 half double crochets and then followed by the 8 slip stitches. You can see that the hat is making a very odd shape, but this is what we want. I'm currently making a grey and blue Palia Chapaa hat, just like this hat, but in grey and blue for this bit. I would definitely update you guys more once I have got more of a hat. So you can see I'm just working up the rows for this hat, doing the same thing over and over, and it took me about 2 to 3 hours to finish this. I added this light into the background while filming because I thought it would look pretty and I got it for my birthday. And the hat is pretty much finished. I did 60 rows. I was going to do 62 rows, but then it would have been too big because it's very stretchy. Now I just need to slip stitch these two sides together and then sew up this together and we will have a hat, and then I can make the ears and add the ears. Even though this is a hat that takes a long time to make, just the basic beanie, it is actually quite easy to finish off. We just do the slip stitch across both two sides together. We've got the beanie inside out while doing this, and after I slip stitch up the side of the beanie, I can get straight into the top of the hat, weaving my needle in between the different rows so that we can then pull the yarn to tighten the top of the hat. Now the top of the hat doesn't obviously fully close when tightening it, that would be magic, so you are going to have to sew those bits together just to get a nice clean finish and not have a hole in your hat. And then all you have to do is fold up the bottom of the brim of the hat and you have your beanie. I'm checking here to make sure that the beanie fits perfectly. The beanie is finished. Now I just need to make the ears. After only a day of making this beanie, I realised I was going to run out of grey yarn, and also I needed the blue yarn, which I knew I was going to use, but I hadn't actually ordered it yet, so it's time to order some yarn. And of course I ordered a bit more yarn than I needed, Now we're making the ears, so I am just working in the rounds, making that pointy shape, and we're still using the same hook and the same yarn, so this is a very easy pattern to follow. I'm just doing a lot of single crochets and increases, and then there's like a row of decreases in here. Obviously we're going to make 2 ears because this Chapaa has 2 ears, and once we finish the ears, we've got to make the inside of the ears. So it's time to get our blue yarn. These work up really quickly. I designed this pattern myself, and I was quite happy that I came up with the shape of the ear quite quickly to match the same size of the hat. I'm pinning all of the finished ears to the beanie. Looks like I did forget to film one part, which was sewing on the embroidery for the ears. But basically, once I've sewn the ears together, I just added the same coloured grey yarn to make this mountain shape at the bottom of the ears, and I did the opposite for the other side. Actually, a very good detail in the original Chapaa hat that I'm quite glad that I can include. Once the hat was finished, I had to test it out, so I put it on, got on to Palia, and I put my face cam in front of my character and just did a lot of jumping and running. It's like I'm in the game. The hat's the same. My face looks exactly the same. There's no difference whatsoever. My head isn't bigger than the character or anything. It lines up perfectly. I actually made 2 of these grey Chapaa beanies while filming this project, and I got to make one of them first for an order on Etsy, so I got to pack that up and put that in the video as well. Now, the Chapaa hat is not the only cute thing in this game that I would like to crochet. They have really cute plushies in the game that I took some photos of while I was filming, so maybe there'll be a Chapaa plushie or some sort coming very soon. And it wouldn't be a Palia Chapaa hat video without me shooting some Chapaas with my bow and arrow wearing my Chapaa hat. If for some reason this is your first time discovering the game Palia through this video, it's a free game, so you might as well try it. It's a free MMO, which is very cozy. It's a lot of cooking, crafting, fishing, growing plants, and hunting. Just the usual stuff, and it has loads of updates coming soon. Okay, so for those who have stuck around till the end of the video, let me tell you how you can get your hands on this pattern or this physical hat of different colours. I have an Etsy. I will have the pattern linked there, and I will also have the physical hat and my other creations listed on my Etsy if you would like to buy one, and I will make it for you and ship it to you. So before I go, leave a comment down below what game item or character you want to see me crochet next. Got the yarn, I've got the ideas of a few things I'm going to create, but if you have any others to suggest, I'd be very excited to hear those. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon with another crochet and gaming video. Bye! Stranded here, been begging on my knees. I don't know why you act like there's something